When people think about life after 55, many assume it's a stage filled with limitations and challenges. But take a moment to rethink that. What if this is actually the time when you can start living your fullest, most vibrant life? A phase free from the pressures of time, societal judgment, or heavy obligations. A time that opens the door to freedom and endless possibilities. Imagine a life where you are in complete control of your time, your finances, and your emotions. No longer burdened by unnecessary compromises or external pressures, you can use these years to rediscover yourself, pursue long-lost passions, and embrace a life that aligns with your true values. If you've ever worried about loneliness or feared losing a sense of purpose without someone by your side, think again. This could be the perfect moment to write a new chapter, one where you are free to do what you love, live joyfully, and walk with confidence, unshackled by anyone else's expectations. If this idea excites you, don't forget to hit subscribe to join us on this journey. In today's video, I'll share 13 reasons why life after 55 isn't just worth living. It might just become the most extraordinary chapter of your life. First, financial independence, complete control is yours. One of the greatest benefits of being single after 55 is financial independence. Without the need to compromise with anyone, you have full control over how to use your money in ways that align with your goals and personal desires. Imagine this. You've always dreamed of traveling through Europe. As a single person, there's no need to worry about whether your partner shares your passion for travel or if they'd rather save the money for something else. You can simply book the tickets, pack your bags, and embark on the adventure of a lifetime. Or maybe you have a love for art. You could decide to purchase a collection of paintings from a favorite artist or sign up for an art class without needing to justify or explain your spending to anyone else. Here's another example. If you're passionate about supporting social or community causes, you can easily donate to a charity, fund a meaningful project, or invest in educational programs you believe in. Gone are the days of budget discussions or lengthy financial compromises. You are free to plan and spend in ways that best fit your life and values. This independence not only provides a sense of freedom, but also helps you manage your resources more effectively. You can build a financially secure future that serves your passions, whether it's exploring the world, pursuing hobbies, or investing in self-care, without needing anyone's approval. Chapter 2, Proof of Affairs, Part 1. That's the true power of financial independence. Second, freedom from judgment and criticism, living true to yourself. In long-term relationships, it's not uncommon for partners to start playing the role of each other's critic, whether intentionally or not. Comments about your clothing, how you handle stress, or even how you complete small daily tasks can creep in over time. While these critiques often come from a place of care or love, they can become overwhelming. Constant criticism, even in small doses, can erode your confidence and make you feel like you're never quite enough. And when you're single, all of that disappears. You no longer have to worry about someone else evaluating your choices. Want to wear a comfy outfit that's not exactly fashionable? Go ahead. Prefer to spend an entire day relaxing at home instead of going out? No problem. For example, imagine you decide to spend your weekend experimenting with a new recipe. In a relationship, you might face comments about your cooking skills or feel pressured to make something your partner would enjoy. But when you're single, you can freely succeed or fail in the kitchen without judgment. It's just you and the joy of discovery. This freedom allows you to focus on doing what makes you happy without being tied down by others' expectations or opinions. You can live authentically, make decisions that reflect your true desires, and find joy in taking full control of your life. Freedom from judgment and criticism not only helps you rediscover your confidence, but also allows you to build a lighter, more authentic life. One where you own every moment and every choice. That's the priceless gift of being single. Third, in a relationship, especially a long-term one, you often find yourself managing not only your own emotions, but also supporting and balancing your partner's emotional state. From soothing worries and easing stress to maintaining peace in the household, emotional labor is a responsibility that frequently goes unnoticed. While it may be meaningful, it can also leave you feeling drained, particularly when the effort isn't shared equally. When you're single, this burden is lifted. You no longer have to navigate someone else's moods or emotional needs. Instead, you can focus entirely on your own mental and emotional well-being. You have the opportunity to listen to yourself, understand what you truly need, and build a healthier, more balanced emotional life. For instance, rather than spending your evening comforting a partner after a stressful day at work, you could use that time to read a good book, practice yoga, or enjoy a peaceful walk. Your personal time is yours to cherish, without the need to compromise it for someone else's emotional state. This newfound freedom also allows you to create new relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and support. These connections are no longer bound by the emotional obligations of a partnership, but are instead nurtured by sincerity and equality. Freedom from emotional labor means living a lighter, more energized life, where you can pursue your passions and enjoy the calm that comes with being in charge of your own emotional state. This is the kind of liberation that only being single can offer. Fourth, living life your way, freedom to design your own life. Fourth, imagine spending an entire weekend exploring a new city, trying out an adventure sport, or simply savoring the peace of a quiet Sunday morning. When you're single, you can do all of this without adjusting your plans or explaining your decisions to anyone else. For example, if you've always wanted to take a dance class or try your hand at painting, you can sign up without worrying about whether someone else shares your enthusiasm. Or if you'd rather spend your evenings watching your favorite movie with a homemade dinner, there's no need to consider if that fits someone else's plans. This freedom applies not only to big decisions, but also to the small details of daily life. You get to decide everything: what to eat, when to sleep, and how to arrange your living space. Every day becomes an opportunity to create a life that genuinely excites and fulfills you, free from the constraints of others' needs or expectations. By following this principle, you build peaceful states that are the foundation of everything else. Living life your way isn't just about freedom. It's about embracing the joy that comes from owning every moment. It's a chance to focus on what truly matters to you, explore new facets of your personality, and enjoy a life that reflects who you are. This is the special gift of being single, the freedom to live authentically and with inspiration. Fifth, your home, a space entirely your own. When you're single, your home truly becomes your sanctuary, a place where you have full control and the freedom to shape it into a space that reflects your personality and interests. Gone are the discussions and compromises about decorating, furniture placement, or how to use a particular room. Now, every decision is yours to make. Imagine turning a spare bedroom into a personal library with shelves full of your favorite books, or transforming it into an art studio where you can paint and craft without interruptions. You might even create a quiet space for meditation or relaxation where you can unwind and enjoy moments of peace all to yourself. If you love bright colors, you're free to paint your walls in vibrant shades without worrying about anyone else's opinion. Or, if you want to splurge on a cozy sofa that perfectly fits your taste, you can do so without needing anyone's approval. Alexander Post, 1833 to 1904, American dramatist or animator of fiction. Your home is no longer just a place to live, it becomes a reflection of your passions and individuality. From arranging furniture and selecting lighting to decorating each corner, every detail bears your unique touch. This freedom not only provides comfort, but also fosters creativity, relaxation, and happiness. Your home is more than a living space. It's your personal haven, where you can feel at peace, embrace your freedom, and live a life that truly makes you happy. Sixth, discovering yourself, rediscovering your true identity and values. In marriage, personal identity often becomes intertwined with roles as a spouse, parent, or caregiver. Over time, it's easy to lose sight of the small yet meaningful things that once brought you happiness, or the dreams you never had the chance to pursue. But when you're single, those barriers fall away, opening up a world of self-discovery. Free of you, our life is revolving around you. You can try things that you might have hesitated to explore before. Join a yoga class, learn to play a new instrument, or start writing or painting. You might also spend time reflecting on your personal values, asking yourself, what truly matters to me? What gives my life meaning? Self-discovery also brings the opportunity to identify things that no longer serve you. You're free from doing things just to please others, giving you the space to let go of what doesn't align with your current self and make room for joy and new experiences. This freedom not only brings daily moments of happiness, but also helps build a solid foundation of confidence. When you truly understand yourself, it becomes easier to make decisions that suit your values and to live a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Seventh, simplified and freer intimacy, a choice, not a duty. Imagine a 57-year-old single man who has recently moved to a new neighborhood with an active community. One afternoon, while enjoying coffee at a local bookstore, he meets Sarah, a charming woman his age, also single and living nearby. Sarah enjoys mystery novels, while he's passionate about historical works. They bond over their love of reading and discover a shared interest in hiking. He says, "I miss out on these adventures because I just read them in the paper." A few weeks later, Sarah suggests a day hike at a nearby national park. He agrees, and they enjoy a wonderful day together. No pressure, no expectations. That evening, as they sit on a cliffside watching the sunset, they share life experiences without promises or long-term commitments, simply enjoying each other's company in the moment. Now consider a 62-year-old single woman who loves dancing. One evening at a dance class for seniors, she meets George, a lively and energetic dance partner. They quickly become a favorite pair on the dance floor. Instead of turning the connection into something complicated, they agree to keep things simple, meeting every Saturday night to dance, laugh, and enjoy the music. No daily check-ins or explanations required for their Sunday plans. Or picture this, you're 60 and have joined an art class. You meet a single man who adds humor and lightness to every session. After a few classes, you decide to organize creative mornings together. You paint while he reads poetry. There's no pressure to define the relationship or take it further. It's simply about sharing enjoyable, inspiring moments. Intimacy is no longer a responsibility. It can be as light as going on a casual outing, learning a new skill together, or just sharing a cup of tea. As a single person, you're free from traditional expectations. You choose when, where, and with whom to share your time. And the best part? No pressure, no expectations, just pure joy and genuine connections. Eighth, the gift of quiet, finding peace in your own way. Imagine living in a cozy, peaceful home, where each morning you wake to soft sunlight streaming through your window. You brew yourself a cup of coffee, sit in your favorite chair by the balcony, and listen to the birds chirping. There's no TV noise, no conversations interrupting the stillness. Just a tranquil moment for your benefit. When you're single, you have the luxury of enjoying these serene moments whenever you choose. The quiet doesn't just recharge you, it deepens your sense of presence and connection to yourself and the world around you. For instance, you could spend an evening curled up on a comfy sofa, reading your favorite novel by candlelight. No interruptions, no phone calls, no questions about tomorrow's plans. Just the joy of being fully immersed in the peace of the moment. Or perhaps you're a nature lover. Early in the morning, you drive to a nearby park and take a slow walk along tree-lined paths. The rustling leaves beneath your feet and the fresh air are all you need to refresh your spirit. Even in your own home, quietness can be a precious gift. You might enjoy a weekend morning with gentle classical music, tend to your plants in a small garden, or simply sit in silence, letting your mind wander freely without distractions. This quiet time isn't just for resting. It's an opportunity to reflect, organize your thoughts, and reconnect with your emotions. It reminds you that true happiness often lies in simple pleasures: the warmth of afternoon sunlight, the scent of a steaming cup of tea, or the calm of an unhurried evening. Happiness is present, and it humbles all deep and kind. The gift of quiet is a unique privilege of being single, allowing you to slow down, connect more deeply with yourself, and appreciate the pure beauty of life's simplest moments. Ninth, rediscovering your relationship with your children, deepening the connection on your terms. When you're single, you have a unique opportunity to rediscover and strengthen your relationship with your children in your own way, free from the influence of a partner's parenting style or decisions. It's a chance to build a more genuine bond, focused solely on the connection between generations. Imagine you're a 60-year-old father, now single after years of marriage. Your grown son visits you on weekends to chat and cook together. Without differing opinions or tension from a former spouse, you can fully focus on listening to his stories. You share life experiences and quietly notice how your advice is now received with openness and respect. Or, if you're a single mother, it becomes easier to nurture your relationship with your adult daughter. Instead of compromising with a partner's perspective on parenting, you're free to share your lessons, values, and life experiences in your own way. This creates space for deeper understanding and mutual connection. Picture this: one day, your daughter suggests taking a cooking class together. Previously, this might have been difficult to plan around family dynamics, but now you happily agree, not just because it's a chance to learn something new, but because it's an opportunity to create lasting memories. The laughter in the class and the dishes you perfect together become moments you'll both treasure. Being single doesn't just make the relationship with your children more comfortable. It helps them see you as a steady and reliable presence. Free from the underlying tensions or conflicts that might have existed in the family, you can play the role of a trusted mentor and companion, always ready to listen and support when needed, and become a safe place for substantive discussion. When you are not present, you'll help. Rediscovering your relationship with your children during this stage of life is not just about strengthening the bond, but about creating beautiful, meaningful memories where love and understanding take center stage. Sitting there crying, Lisa looked out the window, then back it up, to see Jake standing in the middle of the parking lot. Eyes closed, hands folded behind your back. 10th, rediscovering old hobbies and exploring new interests, reigniting your passions. When you're single, you have the perfect opportunity to revisit long-lost passions and dive into exciting new hobbies. Without needing to adjust your time or plans for someone else, you're free to dedicate space for the things that truly make your heart sing. Imagine you used to be a painter, but gave it up due to family responsibilities and work. Now, you can turn a small corner of your home into an art studio where you can freely create without interruption. You spend peaceful mornings blending colors and recreating the landscapes that once inspired you. Each brushstroke reconnects you with your original passion, a joy you had almost forgotten. Saving time. Or perhaps you've always loved gardening but never had the chance to invest in it fully. As a single person, you can finally start your dream garden. You plant flowers, grow vegetables, and nurture each seedling with care. Watching your garden thrive each morning fills you with a quiet but profound sense of accomplishment and joy. You're not limited to rediscovering old interests. You can also explore new ones. For instance, you might decide to join an adult dance class. At first, you feel a bit shy, but soon the music and rhythmic steps awaken a sense of vitality within you. Another example could be learning a language you've always admired. You sign up for an online class, spending quiet evenings practicing pronunciation and gradually connecting with the culture and people of that language. Rediscovering old hobbies or trying new ones brings not only joy, but also a renewed sense of purpose and energy. It's a chance to paint your life with vibrant colors, making every day an exciting journey of personal growth. Whether you're rekindling past passions or embracing new experiences, being single provides the perfect space to truly live for yourself. Unlimited, unrestrained, and deeply fulfilling. 11th, no more negotiating the small stuff. Complete control, total freedom. When you're single, you escape the endless negotiations over the little things in daily life. Decisions that once seemed minor, what to eat for dinner, when to go to bed, or how to arrange the furniture, are now entirely up to you. Imagine coming home after a long day and deciding to indulge in pizza and ice cream for dinner. No need to consider whether your partner likes it or prepare an alternative. It's entirely your call. When salespeople make commitments for work, the external pressures and pressures are intense and are especially prevalent during times of stress. Or let's say you want to refresh your living space. Instead of negotiating over wall colors, furniture styles, or layout changes, you simply follow your own preferences. Want to paint the living room a soothing pastel green? Or turn the bedroom into a vintage retreat with hand-knit cushions? It's all your decision. Even small things, like what to watch on TV, become easier. You can binge a 3-hour documentary or revisit a favorite series without worrying about someone else's complaints or preferences. Without the constant need to compromise, life feels lighter and simpler. You get to live exactly as you want, enjoying the things that make you happy, without second-guessing anyone else's feelings. The freedom to make daily decisions, big or small, is one of the greatest gifts of being single. It allows you to live comfortably, naturally, and enjoy the satisfaction of choices that are entirely your own. 12. Financial freedom. Your decisions, your way. Imagine this. You've always dreamed of traveling to Italy, exploring historic cities, savoring exquisite cuisine, and experiencing the beauty of Tuscany. When you're single, you don't need to wait for anyone's approval or adjust your plans to suit someone else. You can book the trip, plan the itinerary to match your preferences, and savor every moment exactly the way you want. Another example, you have a passion for art and have always wanted to own a painting by a local artist you admire. With your finances entirely under your control, you can decide to purchase the artwork without having to justify the expense to anyone. It's a pure joy to own something personally meaningful. Similarly, if you're passionate about giving back, you can easily donate to a charity you believe in, sponsor an educational project for children, or even launch a personal initiative to create positive change. No need for explanations or convincing anyone. You can use your money to make a difference in the world. Having complete control over your finances brings not only freedom, but also the ability to build a life that reflects your values and dreams. Whether it's indulging in luxury items, investing in hobbies like learning to play the guitar, or simply saving to enjoy the later years, you know every dollar is working toward your personal goals, not someone else's. Financial freedom is the key to living a meaningful life, where every decision reflects what you truly cherish and aspire to. A precious gift of being single. The true gift of being single is some of the greatest opportunities to enliven your life and share it with others who may need it the most. The possibilities for greater well-being and greater contributory experience are endless. 13. Social life on your terms. Freedom to connect and truly enjoy. Perhaps you've always loved attending art workshops, but your partner didn't share the same interest. Now, you can join a local art club, meet like-minded individuals, and spend time exploring the exhibitions you've always wanted to see. No compromises necessary. Or imagine you're an extrovert who enjoys small gatherings. You can host a tea party at home, inviting close friends for meaningful conversations. Or attend community events to expand your social circle. You don't have to worry about whether your partner feels comfortable or adjust the event to accommodate them. On the other hand, if you prefer peace and quiet, you can choose a calmer social life. Instead of attending loud, crowded parties, you might invite a close friend for dinner, watch a movie together, or simply chat about life. This freedom also allows you to explore new connections. You can join book clubs, take dance classes, or participate in outdoor groups to meet people who share your interests. No need to stick with relationships that don't align with your values, or attend events that don't bring genuine joy. You can dedicate your time to building meaningful and lasting connections. This is the reason for our existence. It's so that we can find something greater than ourselves, and all of it is for the good of all. Dear friends, while marriage and long-term relationships can bring joy, love, and companionship, living single after 55 offers a unique sense of freedom and simplicity that is truly unmatched. This is your chance to rediscover yourself, pursue what you love, and enjoy life on your own terms, free from anyone else's expectations. Biting at the heels of micromanagement is one of the sources of 90% of all your mistakes, so let the ministers be on. Remember, being single doesn't mean being lonely. It's the start of a new journey, one where you are in full control of your life, from how you spend your time and manage your finances to the meaningful relationships you choose to nurture. It's a time to embrace peace, explore new experiences, and truly live with purpose and joy. Think of this phase as a fresh chapter in your life story, one you get to write with passion, freedom, and happiness. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe to stay connected and discover more inspiring content like this, both in person and online at greatwisdom.com. We'd also love to hear from you. What has living single brought to your life? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Live boldly, live freely, and make the most of every moment because you truly deserve it. See you in the next video.